Bam, what's goody? Jordan Baywood here, and today I'm going to show you how to make naturally powerful vocals using parallel compression. This is the fourth episode for my Ultimate Waves vocal mixing series, where I show you how to professionally mix a vocal using Waves plugins. So far, we've already auto-tuned the vocal, we've gain staged it, we've leveled out the beats, we've EQ'd out the frequencies in the vocal that we do not like, and we compressed it to pin it and perfectly sit it on top of the beat. Sometimes you want a natural vocal to sound just like yourself in your own performance, but you still want it to cut through the mix and sound full and powerful on top of the beat. So this is a concept called parallel compression, and I guarantee you're going to be using this on most of your tracks that you end up mixing, and it's going to get a very natural, powerful sound that's going to make your vocals stand out every single time. So let's get it. All right. So far, this is what we have.
Straight to the top like an uppercut. Stun on my ex like I'm 21. When in my bag, I'ma run it up. I put a 4 in the double cup.
So we decided to use the DBX160 compressor, and we're just going to move this up here. We're just going to remove a lot of these plugins, and we are going to turn this compressor off. And what we're going to do is we're going to go on one of these open slots on Studio Rack and hit parallel split. And what this is gonna do is this pretty much is adding a bus to your vocal. So for example, if you're a Logic user or FL Studio, you know about busing a lot. Parallel split. So this would be your left track and this would be your right track, increasing the gain of that bus knob, okay? So when we go to the vocal and we're parallel splitting this sound is going on the left. And then when we put a plugin over here, it is duplicating your vocal, and now you can have a duplicate vocal. So I'm gonna just show you without any compression what the vocal sounds like on the beat.
It wasn't good enough. Straight to the top like an uppercut. Stun on my ex.
Okay, so what we're going to do is duplicate this vocal. On the duplicated vocal, we're going to put a heavy compression on. So what we're gonna do is drag this compressor to the parallel split, and we're gonna open it up, and we're gonna put the compression way heavier, like let's do it like 10, okay? I'm gonna turn it on and I'm gonna have the volume at 0, and I'm gonna slowly bring up the volume. So we have a natural vocal by itself with just the EQ and auto-tune, right? That's with no compression. And then we're duplicating it, and then we have a heavily compressed vocal, the same vocal, and we're going to increase the gain. So it's pretty much two vocals sitting on one, but one's affected differently. Very powerful. Let's see what we got.
Ex like I'm 21. When in my bag, I'ma run it up. I put a 4 in the double cup. Go to the stew and I fuck it up. She bouncing the ass like it's double Dutch. Yeah, but you bad, you ain't bad enough. She won't be my bitch, but I ain't trying to cuff. Don't get me mistaken, I wanna fuck on the.
It just cuts through the mix so well. Like the bass and the beat is not overtaking it anymore. I can hear every cadence and word, and it sounds like a natural performance still. So that's what I'm really excited about. This is parallel compression, guys. I would recommend doing this way most times, but watch the last video. I would always try different compressors on the main chain. It's amazing how great this is. Honestly, any songs that I mix now, this is the way I'm doing it. I'm starting on the main chain and then moving it over to a parallel split. By the way, guys, if you have Waves plugins and you're interested in powerful professional presets using Waves plugins and a combination of Studio Rack that can be used on all softwares, you can check out BaywoodAudio.com. We have a bunch of vocal presets to instantly make you sound professional and find new sounds for your vocals. Check them out at BaywoodAudio.com. Some other important factors with parallel compression is you want to sometimes mute the beats and solo only your parallel compression right here so we can just hear.
Stun on my ex like I'm 21. When in my bag, I'm
okay, so I hear some bleeding and I hear some low end. So after the compression, you want to add an EQ, and just to get rid of this low end.
It wasn't good enough. Straight to the top like an uppercut. Stun on my ex like I'm 21. When in my bag.
Maybe you want to use a noise gate, so use RVox for noise gate to get rid of ground noise under and the beat bleeding through. So
it wasn't good enough. Straight to the top like an uppercut. Stun on my ex like I'm 21. When in my bag, I'ma run it up.
Okay, so it's getting rid of a lot of the beat bleeding by just increasing the gate. And then sometimes the S's are still coming out because we're compressing and condensing all the S's and making them harsh. So we would use an RDSer right here, all on this same chain.
You wasn't good enough. Straight to the top like an uppercut. Stun on my ex like I'm 21.
And then change the type to where we're only focused on a certain range where the S's are.
You wasn't good enough. Straight to the top like an uppercut. Stun on my ex like I'm 21. When in my bag, I'ma run it up. I put a 4 in the double cup. Go to the stew and I fuck it up. She bouncing the ass like it's double dutch.
Nice. So that's controlling it and cleaning up the parallel chain. So that way when you're bringing it into the mix, you're not bringing a bunch of mud and annoying frequencies as well. So that's very important to do with parallel compression. Treat this like its own chain. It's your own squashed vocal that's making it more beefy and cut through the mix, sitting under your natural sounding vocal. So now it's not as thin, it's just natural and then powerful right here. Really beautiful concept.
Straight to the top like an uppercut. Stun on my ex like I'm 21. When in my bag, I'ma run it up. I put a 4 in the double cup. Go to the stew and I fuck it up. She bouncing the ass like it's double dutch. Yeah, but you bet you ain't bad enough.
On the next episode of this series, I'm gonna show you how to make a crispy vocal using Waves plugins. That will be episode 5 of this Ultimate Waves mixing series. So I'm very excited about that. And if you haven't checked out the previous videos, you can check them out in the description below. And all the plugins I used in this video will be linked in the description as well. So please comment down below your thoughts on parallel compression and any videos that you would like me to make in the future that would help you out and benefit your music career. This channel and brand is all about getting 1% better every day. If we just focus on not trying to learn everything all today, just trying to get better at one concept a day, that will greatly improve us. And in the next 365 days, we will be 365% better than the average person out there. So a lot of people like to get inspired randomly and learn everything they can, but I believe in learning a little bit today, getting really good at that and really focusing on that, such as parallel compression on vocals. And then every day we learn something new and we get 1% better. So if you've gotten 1% better today, smash that like button down below, hit that subscribe button, and you can check out the next video of this series when it comes out right here. Let's get it. Peace.